Are you stuck in the past with the native password manager that your browser provides you? Why don't you try something more powerful and more flexible? This one that I'm going to show you, it's called RoboForm. And one of the things that I like about it is that it hasn't annoyed me at all. I've tried other password managers and there's always something that I dislike about it. The way it logs in, the way it saves the password, the way it generates password, and there's always something that I dislike about it. RoboForm has been a great experience for me and I want to share it with you. So let's go check it out. Let's get started with the most important part of all. It's that RoboForm is available on all the devices, Mac, Windows, iOS, Android devices, and all the popular browsers out there, like Safari, Chrome, Edge, etc. And all of those, we can install RoboForm and start using that password manager there. And if you're asking about security, this does have AES 256-bit encryption, and there's two-factor authentication also available. Now, let's get started with my RoboForm dashboard. And I want to get started with the good stuff. How does it actually perform when you're using it daily, when saving passwords, generating, and all that good stuff? So I already have the browser extension installed right here, and I'm on Chrome. So I'm going to show you how it works here. Now, let's go into a brand new system here. This is a page, and I'm going to save this password. So I'm going to log in as I would normally. I'll just go ahead and log in. And then I get this pop-up here. This is going to let me know if I want to never save passwords for this site. Not now, but if I log in next time, I do have the option again to save or never for this site. So in this case, I can go ahead and save it. I can go ahead and view the information here. So the password for this one, save it in the folder that I have right here. So in this case, I'll general folder, home, and I'll go ahead and save this. So that's how easy it is to save the password, and we're gonna be able to view it here. So again, let's go here and we're gonna be able to view it. Here it is, minimize link. So there's the password saved already. And that's just how easy it is to save a password on RoboForm. Now, another feature would be generating passwords for you. So it's a good idea to generate passwords and not use the usual passwords that you use normally. Because if they get hacked, well, they can log into everything that you have. So generating random passwords is better. RoboForm will help you with that issue. So right here, I already added the email and I'm creating an account for the password. There's a little icon here for RoboForm. If I hover over it, I can do fill or generate. If I hit generate, you can see it's generating different passwords, and I can go ahead and save this, and it will automatically save the email and the password for this. But there's more settings if we need to tweak it even more. So the recent password that it just added, it's this one right here, and it's telling me that it's strong. I can fill, generate, or copy. Number of characters, I can change that if I want to have numbers, letters, capitals, and the other letters. And these random ones, if I can add different ones like these if I want to add it. So just in case if you're saving a password that doesn't allow one of these characters, well, you could just go ahead and remove this and generate it again. Decimals and exclude similar. So restore defaults or bit strength. So right now it's 96 strength. So it's super easy that we have this available to generate passwords that are different every single time. So that's something that I like. One of the other features that I super love about RoboForm is that it will actually log in automatically for you. This is a huge time saver. So let's just say that I want to go to Hexamatic. So, I'm gonna be in this page, or actually this one, and I'm gonna open up my browser extension, go to logins. I can go ahead and search for example, Hexamatic. Here it is. Click on it, it's gonna open the page and it's gonna automatically log in for me. That saves a lot of time, trust me. So that's a really good feature that I like, and some of the other password managers don't have that. And just for that reason, I like RoboForm. That saves time for me, and that's like a plus for me. Okay, so what else can we do? Now that we're in the dashboard, there's a lot of things that we can do. Aside from saving passwords and keeping track of them, we can share these passwords if we like. So for example, if I wanted to share details for a certain password, in this case, I'll share this detail for, I don't know, this one. We can go and log in, go fill, go to copy username. We can view it, edit it, rename it, clone it, etc. But this one is super interesting. You can share it. So if I need to share it with another email, so I'll go ahead and use that email, I can save that password with that person. So that makes it really easy for me to share passwords with people that I need, my virtual assistant, my friends, my developer, etc. And that's an easy way to do it. You can view the sharing center here. So everything that's been shared, you can see it here and remove it if you need to do so. Now again, let's go back here. Another feature that I like is that we can also save other things like passports, addresses, credit cards, and a lot of things. For example, I already created this one, which is Jorge Details, which is me. And I've added a fake address for this. I can go ahead and edit this, add another one if I like. And this helps me for the autofill forms when I go into pages. Now I could save a password, a passport, like I did right here, add a person, whoops, cancel, add a credit card, add a bank account, add a business, add a car, and you can keep track of all those things in RoboForm, things that you wouldn't have on native browser password protectors. Another thing that's available on RoboForm is the safe notes. So inside of here, that's a safe place that's encrypted. Well, I can create a brand new note for this. So I could just go ahead and I say, you know what, safe form, blah, 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 whatever, and I can save this. Set a name to it and just go ahead and save it. So there's also note keeping inside of RoboForm. So like I mentioned before, it's more flexible than other password managers. Other things that we can do, well, is two-factor authentication. And if we need to import passwords from other systems, because I mean, if you are using a browser password manager and you want to switch to RoboForm, you're gonna say, oh, I need to log into every place to save it. I need to do this manually. No, there's a way to do this automatically, which makes it really easy. Go into your email right here on the top right, go into settings. We're gonna go into account, and there's a little button here that says import. We can go ahead and import passwords from other systems. So either from browsers, other password managers, or via CSV, and it's super easy to do. If you click on this, you'll get the settings to do it and import the file, which is going to ask you for it, and you're good to go with all the passwords just boom inside of here in one single go. So it makes it easier for you to do that. Now there's the settings for example, the security for this, the autofill. So do you want to offer to autofill or not? So these are type of settings that you want to use or not. The autosave, domains, etc. You have all of that available there. And in the browser extension, you have again, all the list of the passwords. You have the list of fill logins. You have the list of details of people that you've added. So remember, I've added the address and the passport. And if I added credit cards, if I added more addresses, I can use them here, which makes it more easier for me. And I can go ahead and save these particular save fields if I want to use them manually. So again, like I said, it saves you a lot of time. And you also have the settings for this. So you have password generator, sharing center, security center, emergency access. You can sync if you need to use it on other devices. And the settings for this particular one. So it's tied to your browser desktop login. Now, things that you're going to ask yourself with other type of browsers. For example, here we have Chrome browser, which is a really popular one, or other browsers. And you can see that it's limited compared to password managers that dedicate themselves for the system. So for example, we have Chrome, which is only works with Chrome or Android, and another way with RoboForm, well, you can use this cross-platform convenience. And in this case, I have already installed on my Android phone. So let me put in my thumbnail, and I have my passwords here. I have my identity information. I have a browser that's available inside of here, and tools that I can use inside of the phone. And other things that we have, for example, a secure home for all your important information. So remember, we can add other stuff like credit cards and all of that. And the ability to fully organize. Remember, we have folders. When I save the password, I can go ahead and select if I want to save it in the home folder or a new folder. So in this case, I have only one folder, but if you have more, you can organize. For example, like, I don't know, entertainment, banks, social media accounts, and have a more organized system for this. So a lot of things go into RoboForm. I do recommend that you check it out. It's a solid product. If you go, for example, to the Chrome Web Store, you can see that they have over 600,000 installs of this. So that's people that are using this constantly. So it's a solid product that I recommend. Now, if you want to grab it, there's a link in the description in case you want to check it out. Well, there you go. That is RoboForm. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on my next tutorials and videos.